morning, everyone, and welcome to today's Study Abroad webinar. We are thrilled to have you join us today, and I know you're here to learn more about scholarship, traveling abroad, and so many more. So let me tell you a little bit about Glotale. At Glotale, we are a career mobility company dedicated to connecting talent and individuals with global opportunities. We provide end-to-end support from global talent visa coaching and admissions and scholarship, consulting to tech skills training, career coaching, and international job placements. Our mission is simple: to help you achieve your career aspirations and thrive on a global stage. So today's section is all about helping you take that next big step towards studying abroad. That means understanding the process, exploring opportunities, and learning to position yourself for success. And here we are. We are excited to have with us a special guest, Janet Amosu. Janet Amosu is the Business Development Manager and Regional Manager, Africa at BWBS Education Consultants. Her work focuses on mentoring students, career development, and guiding them through their academic journeys. She's deeply engaged in education consulting, particularly helping students with admissions, academic guidance, and career growth. So make welcome with me, Janet Amosu.
Oh, thank you, Eniola. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here today. Okay, I am Janet from BWBS Education Consultants, Business Development Manager and Regional Manager Africa. Today, I'll be your speaker for Study Abroad webinar powered by Glotale. Yes, and my focus is student preferred study destination, which is the UK. Yes, and I will be sharing my screen in a moment. BWBS Education Consultants, we are a global agency, ICF accredited, UCAS accredited, British Council certified, and Trinity College London listed agents. We partner with over 150 universities in the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain, Germany, France, and of course, United Arab Emirates, Dubai. Yeah, as I've said, my focus will be preferred study destination for students, which is the UK. So why UK? UK is a welcoming location for students. They have a lot of career opportunities, shorter course period for students, generous scholarships, and many more. And I'll be playing a slide for you to have more information about this. Why UK? Yeah, we have a lot of career opportunities in the UK. According to ICEF, yeah, we have a 57.7% full-time work students. We have unemployed 6.2%, study 12.2%, work and further study 6.9%, part-time workers 12.8%. And the job market is growing every day. So here are the average annual salary for fresh graduates in the UK. For students who study accounting and finance, yearly income £25,000. For business management studies, £25,400. Chemical engineering, £30,000. Architecture, £22,000, and many more. Yeah, okay. Yeah, according to Higher Education Statistic Agents, from 2014 to 2020 to 2021, yeah, students prefer UK. The number has increased from 442,225 to 605,130 to the UK, and the number keeps increasing every year, every intake. Yeah, so this is the general information regarding tuition fee, because one of the reasons why students choose UK, because affordability of tuition fee, generous scholarships, payments plan. Yes, all of this you can get it in the UK. Yeah, so for tuition fee for undergraduates, approximately a tuition fee from 10,000 to 14,000 pounds per year after scholarship. For postgraduates, tuition fee from 6,500 pounds to 15,000 pounds per year. Minimum cash deposits. Cash means confirmation of acceptance of studies. Yeah, the minimum cash deposit, before you can get your cash, you need to pay a deposit from 3,000 pounds to 8,000 pounds. This is subject to change regarding the costs and the university. Yeah, here is a scholarship. Yeah, up to 50% merit scholarship available, depend on student profile. This means that if student is having a first class degree honors, student can get up to 50% scholarship. And there are terms and conditions that comes with this as well. Also, student can get a partial scholarship up to 5,000 pounds. Yes, for students with two minimum third class HND higher or lower credits. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, here are the intakes. We have the foundation program, January, March, June, and September. Foundation program means students who do not meet direct entry requirements to undergraduates, they can do a foundation program, international year 0 or international year 1. We have the undergraduates or bachelor degree program. This is the intake, January, May, and September. For postgraduates, students can apply in any of this intake, January, February, May, June, September, and October. So here are the courses we offer for undergraduates. We have the business school, we have the School of Medical Sciences, we have the School of Law, we have a School of Social Sciences, we have School of Education, we have School of Healthcare Sciences, we have School of Engineering. Yeah, and for postgraduates, we have courses with placement. Placement means internship. Yeah, student can be on placements and also study. Yeah, we have the MBA available placements. We have MA/MSc placement also available. During placements, students get more knowledge about their course and practical knowledge. Yeah, basically practical knowledge about their course, and they can also retain students after the placement in the company. So job opportunity is open for students who go for placement rather. Yeah, we have a School of Computer Science placements also available. We have School of Management placements available. We have nursing, midwifery, health and care sciences. Yeah, for this School of Nursing, Midwifery, Healthcare Sciences, lots of placements available. Yeah, and now the UK universities are taking students who do not have a nursing background to come and study nursing. So this is a great news. So students who studied accounting, business, marketing, and want to go for nursing, yeah, we can secure admission for such students. Terms and conditions applied. Yeah, we have School of Engineering with placements. We have School of Law, Criminology, and Criminal Justice placements available. So we partner with universities that have the wide range of courses for students. So cost is not a problem. Yeah, admission processing time, university application process time, it takes 1 to 6 weeks for them to process application for students and make a decision to give students offer letter. But with us, we can get student offer letter within 48 hours. We have built a good relationship with universities and our reputation is very high with the university representatives. So we can get student offer letter within 48 hours, provided the student is very serious and genuine. And visa application process time, yeah, it takes up to 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, maintenance funds or bank solvency requirements. This is very important for students to know. Yeah, we have 2 locations where students can study in London or outside London. Yeah, for students who choose to study in London, where their living expenses is £13,347 per year for 9 months. Yeah. And for students who choose to study outside London, it's £10,224 plus their living plus their tuition balance. The living expenses of inner London, I repeat, £13,347 plus unpaid tuition fee. That is the proof of funds they need to submit. And for students who choose to study outside London, £10,224 per year plus unpaid tuition fee. So this proof of funds or maintenance fund is subject to change by 11th of November this year. So there's slightly increments on the proof of funds or maintenance fund rather. Yeah, so continue the maintenance fund or bank solvency. Yeah, required maintenance fund must be either in student account or parent account. University do not accept a third party except the student is using a government sponsorship. But if it is parents or students, yeah, the funds must be either in the parent's account or the student's account. And minimum maturity date is 28 days. The funds should be there for minimum of 28 days. You cannot use bank statements in the name of any other third party except yourself or your parents. It is not allowed. Bank statements showing the required maintenance funds should be ready at least 2 months before the course start date, or else university will not issue cash letter to apply for visa. This is very important. So before we start application, we ensure to ask the students if the bank statement is ready or when will it be ready. Yeah, also tuberculosis test certificate is also needed for cash issuance. Yeah. This will be done in a UK verified clinic or center. Yeah, we don't tell students to go to any hospital to get this test done. It must be in a UK verified clinic. Yeah, English requirements. This is very important. Yeah, for foundation program, we have two CAS for foundation. We have the standalone CAS and we have the ICAS. The standalone course requires UK via IELTS, UK via academic IELTS, and the ICAS, we can accept WAEC or NECO minimum 6 in English for the ICAS. The standalone course means that the student is going for only the foundation program, which is maximum a year. Like I said before, foundation program means that students do not meet direct entry requirements for the program. Yeah, so student will have to do a pre-course for a duration of 9 to 1 year before progressing to the main program, which is bachelor degree, year 1. So student need for a standalone, student need UK via IELTS 4.5 overall with no components below 4.0, and this is subject to change. University request for more. Yeah, but for ICAS, integrated CAS, students can use WAEC or NECO to apply and get their CAS. This also depends on the course the student is going for. For master's and for bachelor degree and master's program, IELTS requires 6.0 with no components below 5.5. The components should be reading, writing, listening, and speaking, and the overall score should be 6.0 or even more. But now, WAEC is accepted. WAEC or NECO 6 minimum accepted. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah, this question comes up a lot. Student asks if they can work while studying. Of course, yes, student can work while studying. They have 20 hours per week to work while school is in session and full time to work when school is on holiday. For bachelor, masters, and PhD holders, they can work 20 hours per week. But for foundation program students, they can work 10 hours per week. Yeah, for this also, student always asks, is dependents allowed? They want to take the family along to the UK. Yes, dependence is allowed, but not all programs. Dependence is only allowed for research program like Masters by Research, MPhil, DBA, and PhD. Yes. And at the moment, we can only recruit for students who want to go for a direct master's because it takes a longer duration for you to get um, your offer for master's by research because of the backlog of application on the university portal and the new immigration policy for dependents. So it is advisable for students to go first, do their program, and then they can later apply for another program in the UK to bring in their dependents. Also, these programs that allows dependents request the university request for research proposal, and the research proposal you need to meet the university standard. Yeah, when you get your course advisor to read through the research proposal until they are satisfied before they can issue offer letter for the students. Otherwise, the application will be rejected. Yes, so I've said that bringing family. Yeah. So length of visa granted. Yeah, so for a course duration with 12 months or more, the visa granted will be 6 months visa. And for course duration, which is 6 months or more, but less than 12 months, the visa granted will be full length of that course plus 2 months after the end of the course. So why BWBS? Like I've said, we are British Council certified, ICF accredited agency, UCAS registered center, Trinity College London listed agent. This is our accreditation. And then here are partner universities. We partner with Queen's University Belfast, is a member of the Russell Group, located in Northern Ireland in the UK. We have Heriot-Watt University. We partner with Bangor University, located in Wales. We partner with Middlesex University in London. We partner with University of Hertfordshire, University of Gloucestershire, University of Bedfordshire, Wrexham University, located in Wales, Teesside University, Middlesbrough, Canterbury, Christchurch University, University West of Scotland, London, Ramsey University, and many more. Yeah, you can see our partner universities here. Okay, so a lot of them. Yeah, so this is our admission process. Yeah, we do free eligibility check for students. Yeah, we get the student documents. We vet the student document by checking the CV to look for any study gap. Any study gap means the time at which the student finished their first degree or their academic till the time they want to apply for another course. Yeah, so we look at the gap that is in between and tell the student to fill it. Yeah, because university requests that the gaps must be filled. They want to know what the student has been doing from maybe 2015 till date. They want to know, and it should be something reasonable. And also on the CV, it should be if the student is working maybe from June 2015 to July 2026. Yeah, the start month and start year and end month and the end year must be on the CV. So it must be filled up. There should not be any gap on the CV. So after checking the CV, we check the academic, the transcripts, the official transcripts. We check the degree certificates. We check the school logo, the stamp, the sign, because students can, they can submit a kind of document that does not align with the university their university. So we need to check if the document is submitted is truly from the school. So we need to check the email address, the university logo. We need to check all of these things if they correlate. Otherwise, we'll not proceed with the application. Also, we check for the international passports, the name on the international passport and other documents if they correlate. If there's any name discrepancy, we tell the students to provide an affidavit for that. Yes, so after checking all of these documents and we see that, yeah, the student is good to go, we submit application. Yeah, we shortlist university for the school based on the student's qualification and grade and background. Then we shortlist university for the school for the students. Then we submit application. After we submit application, we fast track offer letter with scholarship for the students. Yeah, this is done within 2 working days. We see how serious the student is and we fast track offer letter for the students. Offer is issued. It could be conditional offer or unconditional offer. Conditional offer means that there are some conditions on the offer which the student needs to meet. Say the student provide a student transcript for application. The university will request for official transcript. And there are some university like Unilag, they don't give the students official transcripts. They rather send it directly to the school. So we give the student the university email address to send this directly to the school. So once the student meets all the conditions on the offer, the student proceeds to initial deposit stage. Yeah, this deposit tuition fee would be stated on the offer letter. Yeah, so when that is done, we prepare students for pre-CAS interview. Like I said, CAS, confirmation of acceptance of studies, is a letter which the school gives to the student to apply for visa. Without this CAS letter, student cannot apply for visa. So we prepare the student for this interview before booking the student to with the university for the interview. And what are the questions the university asks? Why do you want to study in the UK? Why do you choose this course? Why do you prefer UK to your home country or to other countries? Why do you prefer this particular location? Student might say, I want to study in Wales, or I want to study in London, or I want to study in England, or I want to study in Northern Ireland. So they will ask, why do you choose this location over other location in London? Yeah, and why do you choose this particular school over other universities, maybe in UK or other countries? So all these questions they will ask students. So we need to prepare the students very well from our end to see that all students is eligible for this interview. Until student is 95% pass with us before we can book the student for interview with the university. So for CAS requests, we need a bank statement, which I've mentioned earlier, minimum of 28 days. Yeah, maturity dates of the bank statement. Yeah, we need the TB test as well. So we need to get all of this ready before we request for CAS. So when these are ready, documents are ready, we need to request for CAS. Then a book student for pre-CAS interview. Student pass the pre-CAS interview. CAS is received. Student apply for visa within 24 hours. That is the best. And CAS visa is issued, student travel to the UK and enroll successfully. Yeah. So yeah, we here are branches. We have a head office in the UK. We have branch office in India, and we have in North India and so in Nigeria. Yeah, so I think that's all. So we are now in Q&A session. You can now ask the question.
Thank you very much, Janet. You did justice to that. And I'm very sure that we have learned a lot. So now let's move on to the question, the Q&A session.
All right.
Yes, you've answered some of the questions already. So we'll
Okay.
just go to the one next to that. So,
Okay.
are there scholarship or tuition discount opportunities available? And is there any possibility of securing a full scholarship? And how can students improve their chances of qualifying for these opportunities?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. Yeah, there is opportunity for partial scholarship, but no fully funded scholarship. Like I said, we can secure up to 50% scholarship for students on merit and terms and conditions apply. But fully fund, there is no fully funded scholarship. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So, what about some of those common mistakes students make during application?
Oh,
How can
well,
they avoid them?
yeah, this is a very good question. You know, students make a lot of common mistakes before putting in application. I do tell students, serious potential students, okay, you need to get all documents ready. And the best thing, the first thing first is start early. Do not waste time. Do not say, oh, I want to apply for January intake or I want to apply for May intake. And we're still in October. I still have a lot of time to apply. Why you don't have all documents available, no official transcript, you don't even have international passports and all of that. And fund is another thing, finance is another thing. You know, we need to tell students that if you want to start, if you have all your documents ready, yes, you need to start early. Don't procrastinate. Don't say, oh, May is still far. I can still get things done within a short period. No, there are deadlines to applications, deadline to CAS issuance, deadline to payments, deadline to enrollment. And you never can tell the decision of visa. It takes more than what we expect. Yes, so what we do is start early so that you will get all these things ready, apply, get your visa on time, and travel. And in the process of application, there will be back and forth with the university. University can say, we need this from you, we need that from you. And at the moment you don't have that, you still need to be looking for what you need to start looking when to get those documents. So it's really going to take time, especially when the deadline is near. It's really frustrating. So we tell students to start early so that there won't be any issue at all.
So time is a very important factor in ensuring that you are able to maximize every opportunity for scholarship and
Exactly.
moving abroad.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Janet. Okay, could you share one or two success stories from students who have benefited from this program?
Yeah, sure, I will. That's a good question. You know, if you follow us on our social media page, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, you will see a lot of success stories of our students there. Yeah, of recent for September intake, we have a student which I secure up to 8,000 scholarship for to study in International College Dundee, Scotland. So a lot of them like
Wow.
that. Yeah, a lot of them like that. So with us, you have nothing to worry about. We have good relationship with the university. We can secure additional scholarships for students who we know that this can convert the students' success rates to get into the UK. We have a lot of testimonies online. Yeah.
So that means you have nothing, just like you can hear from Janet, you have nothing to worry about. So we got you sorted.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to students who wish to take the next step towards studying abroad, specifically?
Yeah, my advice to them, like I said before, start early, get all documents ready. I have a student of recent that reached out to me. He said he wants to study abroad. I said, okay. The first thing I asked, do you have international passport? He said no. I said, so how do you want to study? You don't have your international passport. You're going for January intake, and this is October and almost ending. So when will you get your international passport? When will you start the process and all of that? Then I further asked, do you have all your academic documents with you, like your certificates, transcript? He said, yes, he does, but there's no international passport. I said, okay, we can get your international passport done as soon as possible. Then we applied. Then I asked for his tuition budget. The budget was I can measure it. So I said, okay, this is what we can offer you. Yeah, this is what we can offer you from so range to so range. So if you're interested, we can put an application. You see, some students feel that they can get affordable, most affordable tuition fee. Yeah, you can, it is possible, but then again, the chances of we in our company, we look at the chances of getting visa for students. Yeah, and our visa success rate is 99.9%. So we tend to tell
Wow.
students, if you want to go, you want to have a visa success rate, you need to do this, you need to follow our rules, our policy. Yeah, we know the economy in Nigeria is quite a lot, but then this is your dream, this is your future, this is what you want to do. Okay. This is the kind of tuition fee that will ensure you get your visa on time. And you know, when students say they want affordable tuition deposits as low as 3,000, as low as 2,000, this is not really achievable because it is a case by case. Yeah, so we need to tell students all this information. They need to be aware of all this information, the scholarships available, the tuition fee, the deposits. Yeah, before we start to put an application, you can put in 5, 6, 7 applications for students, and at the end of the day, they will not proceed because of the tuition fee. So they need to have this first-hand information before you proceed, and you need to confirm from them that are you okay with this tuition fee? If they said yes, how about your proof of funds, your bank statements? Is it ready? You say yes. There are some questions, certain questions you ask students. It will help you know if the student is a genuine student or not. Some students are time wasters. They will come to you, they're window shoppers, they'll move from one agent to another, surf internet, see different agents, start asking them questions regarding studying abroad program and all of that. And at the end, you put in your energy, your resources without charging students. And at the end, you get like 5 different offers for students that the student will not proceed because of finance. So this is very, very important. If student want to pursue their education career in abroad, there are some certain things they need to be aware of, the finance, their academic documents, if it is ready. And if all of these are ready, they should start on time, start early.
Thank you so much, Janet. So you can hear what she just said. Start on time. All your documents should be ready. And you have to do that gradually, of course, but you have to take it step by step, but start on time. Timeliness is very, very important. Okay. So another question here. Are English proficiency tests such as RELTS or TOEFL compulsory for all applicants, or are there waiver options available?
Excuse me. Yeah, the English waiver, like I said, while Connect with is accepted, but for some certain course like nursing, they accept IELTS, like University of Dundee accept IELTS for their English proficiency, and some other schools accept Y Connect for nursing. So majority of the universities in UK accept Y Connect. That is why I said UK is a preferred study destination for students. Unlike other countries, they accept IELTS. Yeah, and the proof of funds, 3 to 6 month bank statement, but for UK, minimum 28 days. You can see the difference.
Wow. We have more questions coming in from participants.
Okay.
So we have, how do I make an outstanding application?
I don't get that question. Outstanding application in what sense?
Applying for scholarships, I believe. Applying for
Okay.
scholarships.
Yeah, we check the student grade. Yeah, and the universities, most of the UK universities offers scholarships. Yeah, so we tend to see what the student grade is to know the available scholarships they can issue for the students. Well, student can get up to £5,000. Yeah.
Okay. Another question here. Will there be scholarships for we that can't afford visa and other stuff?
You mean fully fund scholarship?
I believe so. Will there be scholarship for we that cannot
No,
afford visa and other stuffs?
no, no, we don't offer fully fund scholarship. We have just partial. We can get student 50% merit scholarship. Uh, as I've said before, student will have first class degree honors and terms and conditions apply. Student must meet the requirements of the 50% scholarship. So if the tuition fee is £18,000, student will be paying £9,000 full tuition fee. That's 50%, but terms and conditions apply.
Okay. Another question here. Can one apply without little or no leadership skill?
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, you can apply without no, we just need your CV to be filled, whatever you're doing. So then can say they finished in the year 2020 until date they're not doing anything. If you're learning a skill, you are doing a business, whatever you're doing, you just need to fill it in your CV. University wants to see that this student is doing something. You are not idle. So without any leadership skill, without any managerial skill, student can apply and also get scholarship.
Okay. So someone is asking about the financial implications.
Yeah. The financial implications, like I said, the tuition fee will be on the what's it called? Offer letter. The deposit will be on the offer letter, and the deposit will be paid directly to the university, not to anybody. The student will just send us the receipt of the payment, then we follow up with the university. And if there's maybe something came up, so that did not pass CAS interview, or student did not get visa, there's a refund policy from the university. And some university can deduct administration fee of £150 or £200 out of the deposit and refund the rest to the student.
Wow. I believe our participants are listening and they are attentive and they are learning all through the class, all through this webinar. And it's such a very educational and so impactful one. So thank you so much, Janet, for this time, for having come to the webinar. We are so happy. And of course, a big thank you to our guests, to everyone, all the team. And this such a opportunity for valuable insights, studying abroad, scholarship, and global opportunities. And don't forget, I mentioned earlier at Glotale, our mission remains to help you take that next step towards achieving your intentional and international career goals. And if you are ready to begin your journey, feel free to reach us by giving us a chat on our WhatsApp. That is 444-72 4474, 23406350. I think that will be also in the chat so you can see it, or you can visit us on our website, www.glotale.com. We are here to guide you every step of the way. Until next time, stay inspired and keep moving towards your global dream. Thank you, everyone. and do have a great time.
Thank you, Eniwa. Thank you, Makanson, and thank you, Motorayo.